Just kind of trying to get in position for the chipper right now is what we're trying to do. We had some issues with the chipper again. Try to get the camera in place once I don't even know which side you guys are looking at right now. Oh, you're looking out my other opposite window. I don't know how. Can you guys hear me okay? It's going to get loud here for a second. If it gets stuck in there, back it up. You'll watch. Just watch me. Here's my remote for my chipper. For anybody that wants to see. Here's our emergency stop. Yoke up. Feed forward. Feed reverse. It's pretty ergonomical. Works pretty good. I got somebody helping me today that's going to run the remote. So it's going to get loud here in a second, guys. If you're not sure what to do, look at me. I'll either tell you up or down. Up. This is yoke up. This is yoke down. Okay. Get the feet forward right away. Get the feet forward. Alright guys, I'm going to flip you around. Get you readjusted. Still trying to figure some of this out, so. Good afternoon, Larry. Oh, it won't let me do it with my phone. It won't let me go the way I want. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get the mount in the right spot so that you guys can see more of what's going on. And I got it 180 degrees backwards from where it needs to be. I apologize that the mount is in the way, guys. I'm still trying to figure it out. I gotta flip it around all the way around because I got the camera on the wrong side, I think. Well, that's a little bit better. Here we go. I'll give you guys some different views here in a little bit. We got a new operator, so we're just bear with us for a little bit. Gotta get out of the way. Can't stand there. I got a new remote operator, so just bear with me, guys. He really does not understand how to run the remote. just gonna bounce it forward from there. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. All the way open. Yoke up. Now let it come down. Down pressure. Just yoke down. Back it up. Backwards. Now it comes out. Just yoke down. I hate chipping red pine tops. That's the one thing I hate. It got to be 50 degrees now up here yesterday, or today, excuse me, and this stuff just becomes so stringy and bouncing around that it's terrible. Can't hardly feed any of it through the chipper at one time. BW Bucket here said, I'm doing a live stream with my phone. So I had it vertical when I started, and now I can't change the orientation. So unfortunately, that's what the orientation is. I understand that it's not full screen. Dirt Road Landing, thanks for tuning in. Grab the remote. Let her down and crush it. There you go. Get it figured out. See how long we can run today, guys, before we break the chipper again. For any of you that are wondering, it was a wire that came loose in the control box and wouldn't let the remote talk. Stop. Yoke up. BW, don't feel bad. I'm the same way. I was on the phone with somebody else this morning trying to figure out how to flip the screen back and forth. Down pressure. Let her go down. Down pressure. Initially, we weren't even supposed to be chipping all this off this job, and about halfway through, the landowner decided he wanted it all chipped after I ran it over. There goes a piece of cherry. Hey, Jeremiah, thanks for tuning in. All the way up. Stop. Yep, stop. Stop. Didn't like that little block. There it goes. start working on the big pile right alongside the chipper. I'm going to try and keep flipping her back and forth for a while until my arms get tired, guys. I got to get that big one out of there. Go ahead. Got a fresh set of knives in here. She's chipping up pretty good. This is going to be a problem. We plugged her up already. Back up, back up. Okay, forward. Again, I hate chipping pine tops. Thanks for the help, Jeremiah. Appreciate it. Down, up, down. There it goes. There it goes. Thanks for stopping in, BW. Give you guys a little view of the trailer once in a while when I got enough material to run. Some old rotten pine. Let her go down. Down, Chris. Down, Chris. Oh, you're getting the hang of it. Just hang tight. Hang tight. Okay, go ahead. Too much. Again, I hate these pine tops. Can't get them to suck in. They don't weigh up at all. It takes lots and lots of extra time here. Down pressure, up pressure, back up. Problem is, you can't get a decent bite on them. To get them to suck through. Then they get stuck in the bottom of the feed wheels. That's what's happening right now. That's all the needle chaff's coming out the bottom of the chipper. No, Jeremiah, pine ain't fine. Pine ain't fine when you're chipping it. If it's whole tree, it's not a big deal, but if it's when you're trying to chip tops, it's terrible. I'll take hardwood any day when I'm chipping tops, even popple, basswood, but not the pine. This stuff here is all the chaff that's coming out the bottom. There's a lot of dirt in that stuff. We used to rerun it through the chipper and then found out that that's what was dulling our knives. This would be way more suitable for my tub grinder. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. I'm not going nowhere. I just can't hang on to the camera and play with two controllers at the same time. Ah, and it magically appears over here. Take about half of this off. Keep going with a different ball. And when it doesn't go, you force feed it. Go ahead and grab it. Go ahead. Go. Oh, there's a lot of dirt in there. See it all falling out. Chipper knives and dirt don't mix. This would be a lot more suitable for the tub grinder. A little bit of dirt in the tub grinder never hurt. Now we're going to chip some hardwood. This will go a lot better. Now we're going to move to some hardwood, guys, so this should go a lot better. Some oak, some cherry. Open it up. All right, it's yours. Let me know if anyone has any questions. See how much better the cherry chips or the hardwood chips versus the pine. Oops, got you on the wrong camera, guys. It's gonna get loud in a second here, guys. I'm gonna jump out. I'm gonna go outside here with you. We gotta check the trailer. We gotta check. The tub trail now. Pretty loud. So there's the pile we're chipping right now. I got a bunch on the bunk to try and help me stay level. Unfortunately, I only have one other operator to help me, so I can't just run the camera for you guys and show you what we're doing. You can see what we're picking up right now. This is all dirt and needle fines and things like that. We used to run that through the chipper, and that's not a good idea. It takes the life out of the knife real fast. Back it up. There you go. Go ahead. Chipper just don't like these oak tops. They're too stringy. Or I got something in there sideways. Who knows? There's just no weight to these tops. There they go. Up. There you go. Up. Let me know if anybody's got any other questions. Last time we went live with the chipper, we did a lot better because the we were chipping all hardwood. We just can't get this pine. Just can't get this pine busted up fine enough to get it to suck through. Don't forget to double tap the screen and hit the thumbs up button. Check out our channel. You will you'll see all kinds of logging videos, some firewood videos, but this time of year it's primarily all logging videos. The last 4 or 5 videos are all off the same job. We were cutting telephone poles, loading trucks. mind is froze yet. Last couple of days, the first not nice days we've had, it was 20 below for a whole week up here. So it's been cold. Big bunch right here. Not going to put all that in at once. A lot of times when we're chipping like this, less is actually more. Yes, it is, Bert. Unless you're chipping red pine. Bert, can you hear me okay? Bert, so this is the last. Um, this will be the last load of chips off this job, and then we get to go play with big wood again. Um, hopefully next Saturday we will be on. Next Saturday we will be on our new project. I don't even know where the microphone is on my iPhone. You can go stand by that double maple tree back there, and then you can see what's going on. And then you're not sitting. Oh boy, are we gonna make it? I think we made it without busting a hose off. I did order microphones, so maybe I'll have to try that next time. That's the auto feed kicking in. me try something. Sorry, my finger's in the way. I'm doing the best I can, guys. It is a very loud environment that I am in right now. Um, I got the chipper running, I got the forwarder running, both of which I typically. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. I am using the rear-facing camera right now. Guys, I'm gonna try something real quick. Does that make it any better? I know it doesn't look like nothing's happening over there. Eventually, you'll see the bucket come around. I think it's because we're in such a loud environment, guys, that I just that it's not picking up my voice the way it should. Heard I do have buffs on, but I don't know if that's any better. I feel like I'm yelling at you guys, but if that helps, let me know and I'll keep talking this loud. Sounds good, Bert. I will keep yelling. I don't know how long I'll be able to keep that up, but if that works. Iffy kid, is that better? Sometimes you just gotta force feed it. It just does not like those pine tops. Kid, do they still do a lot of chipping out in Minnesota? do they do a lot of chipping out in Minnesota yet? He's blowing her over the top. Big pile of chaff there. Gotta get rid of that. Well, guys, that was short-lived. That blew a hole. Well, I'll go show you what happened. Oh yeah, you can see it raining here. So, I figure out where to set it down so I can work on it. John, yes, it does. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. This ain't good. I'll show you guys in a second. This really ain't good. We'll zoom in here once. Well, that was short-lived. Thanks, Bert. At least you understand it. Just like farming. So, let's go see how bad it is. Oh, she smells like hydraulic oil out here. I wonder why. My cab is covered. My windows are covered. This load of chips is supposed to leave at 4 o'clock tomorrow morning. We're only about a quarter, maybe a quarter full. Bear with me, guys. Oh, yeah. There's the remnants. Now to figure out which one it is in this conglomeration of hoses down here. Well, I shut everything down, iffy kids. so that we could figure out where the leak is. Well, that was short-lived, guys. We're going to have to go back to the shop. Hopefully I got the right fittings. Make a new hose. Try to guess which hose it is. I'm guessing it's this one here. Guessing it's this one here. That's one of the oldest ones I got. But since I got all you guys here, let's go take a walk. We'll go look at the landing, see how much wood we got left to haul out. And then we will, if we got time, if we got enough battery life left, we'll go take a walk out back and I'll show you what we ended up with. So some of you may remember what this looked like prior to having trees in it. This is what we're cleaning up. Cleaning up all these piles of, cleaning up all the big piles of brush is what we're doing. We had one rabbit yesterday that ran into a pile and I never saw it run out, and the pile was on the back of the forwarder and we threw it through the chipper. So I guess you can see the writing on the wall for the poor little bunny, but such is life. You can see there's a nice pile of hardwood bolts, the hardwood pulp pile, the spruce pulp, aspen, that's mostly aspen bolts. This is something I tried. We're going to see how it works out. You can see a lot of variety of different sizes in here. This side too, but this is all ash. All that was infected with the ash borer. Notice that it's nice and long. Uh, we're gonna try actually saving all this for our firewood processor. So we'll see what happens. Um, our whole plan of covering the front of the trailer didn't work either. Bert, there's actually still some cherry here. There's two guys that are fighting over it, and I think you know who both of them are. Here's all of our red pine saw logs. Um, Making dimensional lumber out of these. Your 2x4s, your 2x6s, uh, 8s, 10s, 12s for construction. That's that whole pile there. Um, Menards, Home Depot, things like that. That's where all that's going. Um, red pine pulp pile right here. Same thing here, 6 or 18 foot. This is mostly dead standing spruce that we cut. That's going to all be campfire wood for this summer and next summer. There's probably close to 2 semi loads of that here, if that's all going to get hauled back to the yard. But if we don't make firewood out of it, it's going to get it'll go through the chipper one day. This is a special log right here. I think I'm going to send this one down to Chris in the wood yard, or over to Lily's Farm and Firewood. He seems to like investigating what's inside the trees. There's one there, one there, one there, and there's the tree stand up on top. We had to haul it out of the woods. I don't know what we're going to do with it yet. And then our pile of ash saw logs. Not a lot of ash saw logs on this job, but a few. There's a burl I cut off for a friend of mine. And the infamous pile of cherry that everybody's fighting over. Most of you probably have a pretty good idea where that's going to go. That's a big pile of cherry. Bert, what should I put in the trailer with Chris's cherry if he gets here soon enough? Like I said, you guys can see that's the end result pretty much of. There's a little bit of brush in here that I'm going to pick up yet. Oh, I'm kind of planning on it, Bert. That's the end result of what the homeowner is going to end up with down in here. Um, After we get the brush picked up, there's a few piles in here yet, but it's coming along pretty nice. A year from now, you won't hardly even know we were in here. Like I said, there's a pile there. Now we got to go look at the semi and see what kind of carnage we did over there. Trying to come up with a tarp system for this trailer that we can use. Uh, Trying to come up with a tarp system we can use while we're chipping in the woods. You can see we made kind of a mess here. Up on top the semi tractor, I don't know if you can see that. She's a couple inches deep up there. I'm going to try and climb up the ladder here without falling off. Oh yeah, you guys did a good job of filling her up. Oh yeah, they filled the top of the tarp up too. That's what it looks from the front of the semi. Um, I'm standing on the top. We got just under a half a load in here right now. Um, yeah, there's a little bit of material on top of the semi. We'll have to sweep that off and things like that. But with that, guys, thanks for tuning in. Double tap the screen, hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Tune in. I think next week we'll be on the new job. We got some fun things coming there. We got a couple new machines that we're probably going to bring in the woods. So keep tuning in, like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks, Bert. Anytime. If you're not busy, you can come up and help us. Thanks, guys. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday.